you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, as I've said earlier, we are having the Vice President of EC. It is the Journey edition, so we want to know more about her. So, at least tumpe nafasi. Leo ni kupiga tu story, hakuna maneno mob. Yeah, we want to know more about her. Yeah, so, Ebu, tell people what is your real names, where have you grown?
Okay.
Yeah. Just an introduction about yourself.
So hii ni
Yeah.
platform tunachapa mushene.
Yeah, tunapiga mushene tu
So
sasa.
thank you Brian for having me.
Yeah.
It's nice to be in this show.
Yeah.
I appreciate. So mi naitwa Charity. I'm a Chacha Muciri. Yeah, and like Brian said, I'm the Vice President Embo College. Yeah.
Yeah. Newly elected
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Charity, where were you born?
I was born in Kenya.
In Kenya?
Yeah, I was born in Kenya.
Yeah.
And I come from Kirinyaga County.
Okay.
Yeah, mimi nimetoka Kirinyaga. A place called Mwea.
Mwea.
Uko kwa Pishori, eh?
Yeah, kwa mchele.
Kabisa,
Okay,
kabisa.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you school? Primary, high school?
Okay.
Yeah. And how's life ukiwa mdogo?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is exciting. You're reminding me back way back. So I think I went to primary school.
Okay.
Because I went in a public school when I was in kindergarten.
Yeah.
And then I went to class 1, class 2. When I was in class 4, I was transformed to a boarding school.
Okay.
Just around Mwea.
So class 4 you were in a boarding school?
Exactly.
That means you were very responsible even back then.
Yeah, sure. I can tell you. I learned how to clean my clothes early.
Wow, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can tell ulikuwa na siblings ama?
When I was still in class 4, that is when our second born was born.
Oh, so you are the first
born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you umepelekwa boarding.
Nimepelekwa boarding and it was never easy. Wow.
Yeah.
I was used, as a firstborn, umezoea kudekezwa.
Yeah.
So mami nataka nini and all that, and then my mom would clean my clothes.
Yeah.
Of course. And then I would of course eat what I want.
Yeah.
Nataka kula ugali na maziwa. And because I'm the only child, it happens. And now here comes I go to a boarding school.
Yeah.
In a new environment. Away from my mom, away from my dad. It was never easy.
Uko peke yako sasa.
Niko peke yangu.
Wow.
And I'm like, oh my God, so where do I start? Living away from mom. Of course, in a boarding school there are matrons.
Yeah.
But before you get to adapt and, maybe learn that you have to live with someone else, it took a lot of time. Nilikuwa nalia sana, by the way.
Oh.
I used to get homesick.
Wow.
I would cry during the night.
Yeah.
But you learn, you begin to adapt, because human being, tunambiangwa change is inevitable.
Yeah, sure.
So I learned to adapt away from my mom. Yeah, and okay, life was not easy. That is what you asked.
Yeah.
Ooh, it was not easy waking up.
Yeah.
Making sure that I clean up myself.
Yeah.
Okay, in class 4 at least niko mtu mkubwa.
Yeah.
Again, sasa tikupanga line nikunywe uji, sijui lunch time.
Yeah.
Aya sijui preps,
Yeah.
Unajua mtaanza kufunzwa as early as possible.
Yeah.
So at first in the beginning life was not easy for me.
So can we say like hiyo life ya kukua boarding school and all that ilifanya ukakuwa more responsible, ikafanya ukakuwa a time cautious person?
Yeah, you can say that because unajua in boarding you will have to do things. Majority of the things you have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
You need to wake up and do your bed.
Exactly.
It's not like at home maybe your mom is going to do it for you. Ukikunywa uji, you have to wash your cup.
Exactly.
Umekula, you need to clean up your plate and do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Again, you have a box.
Wow.
Unaona, so
Yeah.
you got your own box and you have your own keys.
Yeah.
Then you have to hang them around.
Uh-huh.
So you need to be a bit responsible because you need to take care of your box.
Yeah.
Make sure that it is locked because we have other students.
Yeah.
When you wako class 7, class 8, and wanaweza chukua kitu. You know, we are brought up differently.
Yeah, sure.
So I think I learned to be responsible. Juu ningelala nikumbuke, aya, sijafunga box, namkambio, and then I do it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it taught me to be responsible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about your high school life. Because I believe life inaanzanga high school vizuri.
I didn't finish up my primary school. My primary school was awesome because that is why I even discovered that I had a talent to stand before people. Because even I was still in primary school, that is when I became a Sunday school teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized, wow, naweza simama mbele ya watu. So when I used to go at home, nilikuwa nakuwa teacher wa Sunday school. So and then our primary school was awesome because you'd carry up snacks. You know, it was amazing. Though vita na kati na kuamka 4 ilianzia.
Okay. Yeah. So only identify you have the leadership skills in primary school.
Exactly, because I was also a prefect when I was in class 7.
Okay.
And then when we used to go home, I used to become a Sunday school teacher.
Okay. Yeah, that's very awesome. Yeah, tell me about your high school now.
Nikiwa mono.
Yeah.
This is, I think my story is different because when I went to Form 1, you know, I'm used in primary school that I do things by myself.
Yeah.
Sasa unajua mono, they come confused, they come crying. I no longer cry because I'm used to being away from my mom.
Okay.
I'm used to being away from home.
Yeah.
I've lived my life. So when I went in Form 1, this is what happened. The first week.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What happened is I have issues with my teeth.
Okay.
So I hardly take githeri and some hard food.
Yeah.
Okay, sijui kama kuna hard food. Watu nasema naringa. Okay, I don't do githeri for some personal things.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you need to have a medical for you to access special diets.
Okay.
So this is what I did.
Yeah.
Nikaeka sahani yangu kwa in a table ya special diet.
Yeah.
And that table ilikuwa ya Form 4.
Yeah.
Here comes a Form 1 na ameenda ameka sahani yake kwa Form 4. And these people are like, hii sahani mpya ni ya nani? And I'm like, it's mine.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, mono leta sahani hapa, is your barua?
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't do githeri.
Yeah.
So you guys, if you serve your food, you make sure that they are my food.
Yeah.
And that lady was a bit rude, sorry to say, because aliniambia hata niekea. Actually, I thought she's joking because unawezaje nyinyima food?
Wallahi.
Okay. Hata nikajiuliza huyu ametoka culture gani? How do you nyima mtu food?
Yeah.
So tukaambiwa tutoke. Okay, that was the routine.
Yeah.
The food is being served to avoid chaos.
Yeah.
Everyone has to get out apart from those that are doing the service.
Yeah.
So mimi nikatoka nje, and after some few minutes we come in, and so you begin to pick your food.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. Nikapata sahani yangu iko tu as
Empty.
new
Wow.
as I bought it and empty, and so I was furious.
Yeah.
I get angry at times a bit fast, and so I was so furious because how did you not serve me food?
Yeah.
Nimelipwa fi kama venye umelipiwa. You understand?
Yeah.
And here comes a Form 4 na nilikuwa nasikia yeye ndiye alikuwa anasema hizo time.
Yeah.
Na ananiambia we mono, nikamwambia mimi si mono, mimi am Charity.
Yeah.
Na mono ni ile class unaona pale, and so ikaanza vurugu. Akanishika mashati and nikamwambia if you beat me up I'll beat you up as well.
Yeah.
So it created an atmosphere here. Mono anataka kuchapa Form 4. But before we engaged violence, Matron came and he was like, no, you're a Form 4, you can't beat up a Form 1.
Yeah.
And akauliza what is happening. I told her, mimi nimeka sahani, ajani serve food.
Yeah.
That is why I'm furious.
Yeah.
I have nikamwambia I have a reason to get angry.
Yeah.
So akaniambia we will solve it later, but akanipea food.
Okay.
You can just imagine introduction to Form 1.
Wow. Yeah, so umefika Form 1, umeka ile attention, watu wamekumulika, wamejua like kuna huyu Form 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually that one created an issue to me because after that thing,
yeah,
in some few days, people started saying, we are easy for Form 1.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
And I was like, okay, maybe in Form 1. You know how I used to do my things. Like I told you, I learned to do my own things. I learned how to defend myself.
Yeah.
You know,
In short, you are an assertive person.
exactly. Like I don't. Again, when you look at me, people will mistake me that I'm serious.
Yeah.
I don't love joking. But when you get to know me,
Yeah.
you understand that I love friends.
Yeah.
So people are like, huyu hawezi kwa Form 1.
Mm-hmm.
Huyu ni repeater.
Wow.
So and nika trend. Unajua high school kitu kiama ku trend,
Yeah,
ina trending
kuenda.
too serious.
Mm-hmm.
And so watu kaanza kusema dem aicho Charity si Form 1. Nimesikia sijui alikuwa shule gani akapewa G.
Hello?
You know, out of what
Wait.
out of what happened, people thought that I was in a certain school.
Yeah.
I fought.
Mm-hmm.
And so
So you expelled.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I felt so bad about it because I was like, no, I was just defending myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have stand when someone is violating me.
Sure.
And so for one, it was so chaos. But with time, I was like, either you people believe whether I'm a Form 1 or not. Again, that is what usually happens in my life. When I go in a certain level, it appears like I've been there before.
Yeah.
Something that happens.
Okay.
So I was like, either you believe or not, I didn't come to prove a point.
Yeah.
I came to get a certificate. So
Okay.
I don't care.
So that means like your brain is way bigger than Maliuko.
Exactly. That's what usually happens.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Why you expelled or suspended?
No, actually, I'm a good girl.
Okay.
I've never been expelled.
Yeah. Did you play any game back then in high school?
Okay, so what happened when I was still in Form 1,
Yeah.
I went to a Christian union, you know, the CU in high school.
Okay.
And I was made the class representative.
Okay.
Yeah, but people can see the better, you know, people always see whatever they want to see. Because
Yeah, sure.
when I went in the CU,
Yeah.
those people loved me and they told me, hey, wewe ndo utakuwa class representative.
Okay.
And so I became a class representative in Form 1 or Christian Union,
Yeah.
wakupanga hizo program.
Okay.
So now I'm in Form 2. But still, I didn't join anything when I was in Form 1.
Yeah.
I just maintained the representative staff, and I was still focusing on my academics because when I went to Form 1,
Yeah.
my cousin was telling me, uende ufanye agriculture. So unafanya business ikupeleke. So when I was in Form 1, I was too busy choosing my subject.
Yeah.
I'm like, sijui nifanye physics, but one thing I had in mind, lazima nifanye agriculture.
Yeah.
Mzangu alikuwa ameniambia nitafanya biashara ati unaenda kufanya computer. You know that mentality, yeah?
Yeah.
So I was doing so well in business actually, but because my cousin alikuwa ameniambia ni agriculture na ananiambia ni kufarm tu, unaenda unafarm dhara na unapata marks. So even if I was performing so well, I just decided to do agriculture.
Okay. So you did agriculture.
Yeah.
But right now you're doing okay. We'll come back there. So let me ask you. Now ume go through from 1 high school. Ume make friends. Nini. Immediately you finish Form 4. You've stepped out.
No, you jumped way because I have still not yet engaged in some curriculum.
Okay.
These activities.
Yeah.
Because when I was in Form 2, now I did music.
Okay.
Yeah, I love singing at times, you know. So we went to up to zilikuwa zinaitwa province something, I don't know.
The music festival, the provincial.
Yeah, provincial. Okay. We went up to Nyahururu.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually I was one of the soloists.
Oh.
So I did music, and now in Form 3, that is when now I became a leader.
Okay.
I was the vice chairperson in the Christian Union.
Yeah.
And I also became what? Yeah, hapo ndio niende Form 4 ndio watu wanachaguliangwa. Still I became the dorm captain.
Okay.
And also when I stepped in Form 4, I became the chairperson of the Christian Union.
Okay.
And still I was the head of guidance and counseling.
Wow.
So I had 3 certificates when I came out out of my Form 4.
Leadership certificates.
Yeah.
So you can see where it all began, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay. So umefika Form 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with life immediately.
Life immediately.
Outside. after Form 4?
You know, everybody usually have this. I don't know whether you had this excitement. Nitamaliza saa ngapi?
Sure, yeah.
We begin even counting days, yeah?
Yeah.
We're like, hey, at 1 week, 3 days, you know. And so here comes my mom.
Yeah.
My mom came with my siblings now.
Yeah.
Wakakuja na gari and they picked me up. And I was so excited. My mom tells me, hey, tumepika nyama, tumepika chapo. We are so happy umemaliza Form 4.
Yeah.
And I was as happy as well because your system,
Yeah.
though my life in high school was not hard because I had good relationship with my principal.
Yeah.
And actually at times I would have breakfast in her house.
Wow.
My life for me was alafu kuoga asubuhi maji baridi hapana. I'm the dorm captain, so nitaamsha twende class, nitakuja kuoga baadaye.
Okay.
So my life was not hard.
Yeah.
Now we come out of Form 4.
Yeah.
And I go home.
Yeah.
And my mom gives me some break. Hata siambiwi nifanye kazi. Nilipewa break ya 1 week.
Yeah.
Kazi yangu ni kulala na kuwatch movie.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, na maisha ni mzuri. But you know, when you do something for a long time, you begin to get bored about it.
Yeah.
So watch movie for a whole week and you're tired.
Yeah.
And now I begin telling my mom, now I need to do computer now.
Yeah.
You know, like any other routine. Tunamalizanga Form 4 tunafanya computer. So okay, enroll. So nikaambiwa sita enroll town.
Yeah.
Ni enroll tu hapo.
Yeah.
Najua wazazi nataka kukuonanga. So I just enroll around and I began my computer classes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what I did immediately after high school.
After high school.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so about coming to college and all that thing after computer.
I didn't come to college
Immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a job.
Okay.
Yeah, because immediately even when I was still doing my computer before I finished the packages.
Yeah.
A friend of mine alikuwa amemaliza mbele yangu akaniambia there's this job and I want you to come.
Yeah.
It was in Keno, and so it was hard because my parents are so protective.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm just 18 and you're telling me what? To get a job. And so I was like, by then I need a job before I go to college.
Yeah.
And so I told my mom, there is this job in Keno.
Yeah.
And I've been told to be doing cosmetics, you know, nauza shop, nauza hizo mavitu.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, well, it's a good opportunity, but I don't know. I don't think your dad is going to allow it.
Yeah.
So my mom told me you need to talk to your dad. So that is when I told my dad, so there's this job, blah blah blah. My dad was, no, you're too young to go and begin to work, so you're not going anywhere.
That meant you're going to live alone.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I was to come out from home because it's from where to Keno.
Okay.
So I need to go and rent and begin my own life. So I was telling Dad, you need to allow me to grow up.
Yeah.
My dad was like, no, you're too young.
Yeah.
Like any other parent, of course.
Yeah.
But eventually, you know, there is this relationship with my dad that when I tell him something and I give him an assurance that I'm going to do it perfectly, he believes me. So when I explained to him, and then akaona how sad I was about it, he just allowed me to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sasa umemaliza Form 4, you have a job.
I have a job and I'm earning 8,000
and
per
you are
month.
living alone.
And I'm living alone.
Wow, that's an
Earning
experience.
8,000, eh?
8,000.
By
That
time.
is your first salary.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
I can
was
see good
spoiling
things
myself.
coming. Okay.
Yeah.
But before we jump into the college life and anything, what is that one thing you miss about your high school life?
Wow.
High school.
I think I would say that I miss the environment because that environment molded me to the person that I am right now.
Okay.
The principal was so supportive of me.
Yeah.
And when she realized that there is this skill, there is this thing about me and leadership, it's not once or twice that she took me and some few students for a leadership training.
Okay.
Yeah, so my high school was where I was perfectly grounded for my leadership skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. So, do we jump into now your college life? When did you join college and the experience?